Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. When you know your worth, no one can make you feel worthless. You can. End of story. Prove them wrong. Always find time for the things that make you feel happy to be alive. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and focus on what could go right. You will never have this day again, so make it count. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Today, I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Communication. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumptions will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today, I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else. And then I'll run away very quickly. We received 2 crystals for this week for Monday's mindful messages. And so let's dive into what they are. The first one is selenite. What it is. Icy selenite is a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collected vibe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, the currently cleansing, juice, technology, etc. Where to put it? Wherever you want the slate wiped clean, i.e. your bedside table after a brutal work week or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. When to use it. When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. When you pray to gods above. When you've been working with crystals and want to clear away any energy they've picked up in the process. Give them a gentle tap with selenite. Clear your path to enlightenment. And then we have lepidolite or lepidolite. All right. What is it? Lepidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender-hued spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral type A workaholics. Where to put it? In a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position, when the pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. When to use it? When freaking out. Or to prevent that, put the phone on Do Not Disturb, hold lepidolite in each palm, and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Enter your chill zone. Partner with your guides. You're being directed to work more proactively with your spiritual guidance squad, the team of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that supports you. Reach out in your thoughts, journal, or prayers and watch for helpful people, resources, opportunities, or intuitive guidance to show up. Your free will, request, empower your guides to do more. The number 12 may be significant this week, okay? Drawing this card acts as a loving reminder that your guides are eager to help. It's what they are meant to do, assist you in co-creating more lovingly and powerfully. Some of your guides even have soul contracts to help you navigate your destiny in this lifetime. What you cannot do on your own, you and your guides together can and will accomplish. Making miracles happen in your life is partly about making different choices that lead to different and better outcomes. Make this choice to proactively partner with your guides. They will offer help no matter what, working behind the scenes on your behalf. Yet, when you ask them directly for more assistance, you use your impressively strong free will to empower them to do even more. Sound exciting? It is. Get to know your guides and develop a relationship with a few of them. These might include guardian angels, helper angels, and archangels. You surely have both distant ancestors and recently departed loved ones advocating for you on the other side. You can give your guides names and think of them individually, or simply address them as a united team. In time, you will be able to discern which guide is sending you intuitive messages. Begin asking for help in your thoughts, prayers, and journal. This can be a simple sentence or two. Remember to show gratitude to your guides for blessings in your life. They have no doubt had a hand or wing in co-creating many. You are loved and supported from the other side always, is a message from your guides now. And as a powerful spiritual being yourself, you have free will. Use it to ask for more assistance and watch for it to show up. Working more closely with your guides could have dramatically positive results now. When you partner with other humans, personally and professionally, you also gain the benefit of partnering with their guides. Partnering with your guides is never a substitute for partnering with human experts, but guides can be nice complements to human help. Believing in your guides is part of believing in the very real, yet often invisible, intuitive world. Take an action step. The number 15 could be significant this week. Act on intuitive guidance you've been receiving lately. Your intuition will then guide you to the next action step. Baby steps count. Being more proactive increases flow, moves stuck energy, and unlocks potential now. The universe operates on call and response. Call out with an action step for responsive guidance. Avoid perfectionism. It may be difficult for you to tune in to future possibilities with your intuition because you need to take an action step first to call in or generate those possibilities. Small, manageable action steps are required now. When intuition seems stalled or freezes up, it can be an indication that you are a bit frozen regarding healthy forward movement in your life. If you are stressed or triggered and in the freeze part of fight, flight, or freeze, reach out for help from caring colleagues, loved ones, or professional counselors or other experts. You may be trying to navigate too much on your own emotionally or practically and need someone else's insight and support. Or you might be afraid of failing or making the wrong move. Yet, it's important to avoid stagnation now and think of yourself as an explorer. If you're intimidated about the path before you or what you suspect needs to be accomplished, make a game plan and then be flexible about its execution as the situation plays out and your intuition course corrects organically. And the action steps: anticipatory stress is a real thing. So don't obsess or overly focus ahead of time about your action step. Making this action emotionally or practically manageable will help. Reaching out for more support definitely counts as an action step. Move the energy around in this situation by being proactive and then seeing whether the intuitive guidance you receive is about continuing in this direction or pivoting. Take an action step and notice whether this brings opportunities, resources, and people your way. Once you take action, stay very open and alert to more guidance showing up. The more proactive you are, the more potential you unleash now. Baby steps can be a mature choice. Recognize signs and synchronicities. The number 9 could be significant this week as well. Some coincidences are random and others are full of meaning. If you dream of someone and then run into them by chance, read a slogan on a billboard that's like an answer to a prayer, or a friend recommends a book on a subject you've been privately pondering, consider it a sign. We receive far more signs and synchronicities, meaningful coincidences every day as intuitive guidance than we realize. Some coincidences are random and others are purposeful, intuitive clues showing up in your external world. Synchronicities act as powerful second opinions on our internal intuition. If you suspect wishful thinking, strong desires, or intense emotions are clouding your intuitive judgment, ask Spirit for impartial and external signs and synchronicities. While Spirit is loving, it is also neutral. You may receive signs and synchronicities that come as welcome confirmation of your desires, or they may reveal a truth that disappoints you or is inconvenient. Signs and synchronicities are designed to point you in the direction of your highest good. During times of transition or uncertainty, you may experience an increase in synchronicities, like single stones eventually forming a complete path that leads you safely through a dense forest. If you're pursuing something not in your highest good, signs could suddenly decrease, encouraging you to pivot or even drastically change course. If you're pursuing something important to your highest good, synchronicities may multiply and intensify. And the action steps? If you think something that happened was not a random coincidence, but a meaningful sign or synchronicity, you're probably right. Pay attention to how you feel when someone calls out of the blue, sends you an email with the timestamp 111, or another angel number, or walks by you wearing a t-shirt with an animal, sports team, city, or musical artist on it that has special meaning for you. Do you get chills? Does the energy around you become more thick or heavy or heightened? Does the moment feel pregnant with meaning? Does time seem to slow down? Also, what were you thinking about when the synchronicity happened? Repetitive synchronicities reveal important themes in our lives, or they can be a call to take more proactive action regarding an issue. Ask Spirit or your higher self for more signs by saying a prayer, making a quick request in your thoughts, or writing your query in your journal. Record signs in your journal that show up repetitively, yet their meanings are not immediately understood. They may become clearer later. We have a reflection card for this week. To experience peace does not mean that your life is always blissful. It means that you are capable of tapping into a blissful state of mind amidst the normal chaos of a hectic life. What were some ways you experienced peace during the chaos today? Then we have an affirmation. The number 1444 is significant, okay? Look up that angel number. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. What is a negative narrative you tell about yourself? Take a breath and let it go. And lastly, we have inspiration for this week. Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. I thought that was funny, but totally serious. Compose a letter to your future self. What do you think you'll be 10 years from now?